In this video, I will show you how to upload your books to your Amazon Kindle account and how to set the correct settings for your book. So this is what is called the bookshelf when you log into your KDP account. And from here, to upload a book, you should press here, plus Kindle book. There's also an option to make a paperback version. I do not recommend that you create your paperback version of your book in the KDP account. You should instead use what is called the CreateSpace account, Create and CreateSpace account, and you'll learn more about that in a later video. Basically, the reason is that KDP has only launched paperbacks recently, and they are not as good at promoting the paperback books as CreateSpace are. So that's basically, you'll earn more money by launching your paperback books with CreateSpace. So don't bother with this. Just plus for Kindle book. Once you've pressed plus for Kindle book, you will go into the settings for the book. And so this is just a sample from my Healing Soul book. So you choose the language of your book, you hit your title, and you can write a subtitle here, or you can just use the main title and subtitle in one line here. That's what I do. You can create a series. I try to keep things as simple as possible. If you start creating a series, it can very quickly become complicated, and you have to remember what series went with what book and yada yada yada. So it doesn't really matter in the long run if you have a series or series number. So I wouldn't bother. Same with the edition number. You can always go and update your books along the way. Most people won't care if it has an edition number. So I wouldn't bother. Here is under author is where you write your pen name for the book. And for this book is Trisha Jenkins. Yep. And here is where you paste your book description, the HTML book description that you made with the Amazon book description generator. Yes. And then under publishing rights, you should tick I own the copyright and I hold the necessary publishing rights, which you do when you've bought the material from the book writing company or freelancer. You are given 100% of the copyright. So this is your book, and yeah, it needs to be. And by the way, it's very important that you do not just upload other people's books or any copied content from the internet. That's why it's great to use a writing company, because they guarantee that the book is not copied from others. Because Amazon, they will find out, and if you have used other people's directly copied other people's books in your manuscript, they may ban your account. So yeah, don't do it. Here under keywords, you are able to enter up to 7 keywords. I recommend you enter the 7 most searched for terms of your book. So I recommend that in the how to create a title video, I showed you how to use the keyword planner tool to recognize what keywords were the most sought after from your competitors' books. So enter the 7 biggest keywords, and the rest of the keywords enter them in the book description under tags. That way you'll get maximum exposure in the marketplace. Then under categories, you have to choose 2 categories, and it should be under nonfiction, and then you just choose whatever category you think fits the best with your book's topic. Age and grade range, unless you're doing any adult kind of stuff, you shouldn't touch these. Just let them be as they are, because that way you'll reach the biggest audience. Okay, next page. This is Kindle ebook content. You need to set a setting for the DRM, so digital rights management. And for this, I recommend that you disable it. It has been known in the author community that if you enable the DRM settings, you will get a lot less sales. And that has to do with how the books are shared and borrowed and people, they prefer having buy books that are DRM, that doesn't have DRM on them. So DRM has to do with how Amazon restricts who can read your book, and what, if you set it to no, it will make you more money. So you'll still have all the rights for your book, so don't worry. So here's where you upload your ebook manuscript. So you upload it. I recommend just using the doc file that you have formatted correctly, and then you just upload it. Hit upload, find the file, upload it, and you'll be good to go. Yes. Over here is where you upload your Kindle cover, which I also showed you how to do. And you just upload it, and it'll say it's done it successfully. This is the online previewer, and if we go into this, you'll be able to see a book. It'll create a preview of your book. So it starts with the cover. This is the book. Yada yada yada. And here you can also use this when you're formatting your book. The first times I did was I would format the book. I would try to upload it and see the preview, see if everything was as it's supposed to be, especially with the page. The page breaks, does it work? Is the chapter headline on the page in the top? All that stuff. Yep. And you can also change it up and see how will this look on an iPhone, or yeah, stuff like that. And then down here, you can enter your ISBN number. You do not need an ISBN number for publishing Kindle books, so I'll just leave this field empty and then continue. Yes. So now we are at pricing, and what you want to do is you want to set territories to all territories. So you can make sales in India, in China, in Europe, wherever in the world. And then there's something called KDP Select enrollment. So KDP Select is a program that Amazon has, that when you enroll in it, they will promote your book more than if it is not enrolled. Also, you'll be able to run free promotions, so which is crucial for getting reviews, especially in the beginning. And you can run other special deals, which I'll talk about later in the course. And you can also, with KDP Select, your books will be available for borrowing by people that has Prime memberships on Amazon. And that means that you will get paid more, and you will get a percentage of those books that are borrowed by Prime members of Amazon. So I definitely recommend this. The thing is, though, the condition is, as long as it's enrolled in the KDP Select program, your books cannot be sold elsewhere on the internet in a ebook version. So that means you cannot sell the book as an ebook on your own website or on a competing marketplace as long as it's enrolled. And enrollment is 90 days, and then you can re-enroll it. But yeah, 90 days. But it's definitely worth it. You'll earn a lot more if it's enrolled in the KDP Select program. So do that. And then under royalty and pricing, we'll talk about this in the next video.